We're here at NAB, and behind me you can see the B&H demo booth where they're showing how all the gear comes together in this really, 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 really nice setup. And I want to see what they have, what they're using, and why they're using it. I'm here with Steve from B&H, and at B&H, this is where all the gear comes together. So tell me about the setup that you have.
Sure. So from our team, which is the studio at B&H, we've put together this experience of combining LED walls with image-based lighting with a virtual production set. And so within the space, we've got gear from a variety of manufacturers like Rowe and Sony and Quasar Science, Assimilate, Silverdraft, New Tech, and to name a bunch of others that, I could go on, but we'll stop there.
All right, and what are you using exactly?
Sure, so our primary camera here is a Sony Venice 2, and we're using that more because this is more of a set piece versus a live broadcast piece. So we're tied a Venice 2 in with some FR7 robos, giving us more of a cinematic look that we would see on set versus a studio set, which is a little bit different. Here we have a Sony Venice 2. Our lensing is all by Zeiss. So we're using Supreme Primes. This is a 50 millimeter prime lens. This video is being transmitted wirelessly over the Teradek Bolt systems. So we're sending video here back to our production system, over the 6 gigahertz system here. And small HD on camera displays there. Of course, we're running on a JL Fisher dolly. That I don't know. We're dolly number 17, I think. I don't know. And again, this is all being powered by Anton Bauer. As part of our Venice 2 system, we are using NCAM's camera tracking system. So this is a markerless system. It typically is designed to pick up on contrast points within the environment. So between difference of characteristics between a floor, a wall, a corner, various contrast points within the environment. So we don't have to have our talent wearing markers or markers all over the floor. This is the NCAM interface. So this is what that bar is actually looking at in this environment. So these are all the various contrast points within the space. So over here we're running a Sony FR7. So this is Sony's newest robotic camera. This is an interchangeable lens system, which is unique in the robotic camera systems itself. And then where you've got a program move on a Kessler Cine slider, and then we'll program moves within the camera itself, so we kind of get that counter, where we're going to pan left on the slider, then we're going to pan right on the camera, so we kind of keep things framed properly. If we wanted to look at some specific hardware, over here we're running microphone kits from Sennheiser, video switching from New Tech with their TriCaster, the TC2 system. Our monitors are provided by LG. We're running a combined environment of traditional SDI, so baseband video, as well as network-based IP video over an NDI system. So that's all kind of tied together in this cart. And then if we look over to the secondary cart on this side.
Move over.
What did I miss? Okay, so if we look over onto this card, this is where all the horsepower is. It's driving the data going to the video wall. Okay, so here in our volume production, our LED wall card, we've got 2 different Silverdraft workstations. One is driving the content that's being played on the wall, and the second system is driving the image-based lighting, which allows us to actually frame within the video playback to provide the lighting characteristics that are being displayed on the LEDs. So if you look at this interface, you can see that our left light arrays are getting this part of the frame. The ceiling is getting that part, so you can see the smoke being played in the frame. And then lastly, this one down here is grabbing fire, and if you look over at the light array, you can actually see the fire. So that's all really designed to kind of reflect on our talent. So these light arrays are by Quasar Science. So this is called the double rainbow. So this is a 6 light array that ties in with 2 other arrays in the booth itself, and then it ties into the overhead light. Again, this is another Quasar system itself. So all of these lights tie together over simple gigabit Ethernet to create our image-based lighting process.
So Andy, tell me, how long have you been dead? Pretty long, I think.
Our LED wall is built on the Rowe BP2 V2 panel, so that's the Black Pearl 2 system. This wall is comprised of 60 panels, and roughly the physical size of this is about 16 feet by 9 foot.
And we saw that there's a lot more stuff on this side of your booth. What are you showing here?
So this is some really cool technology from Red, and it's called Red Connect. And it's a workflow that allows us to actually take a live video from Red Raptor, a V-Raptor or V-Raptor XL. We're sending that video over fiber, capturing it here on a SNS Studio Network Solutions Evo, and then by capturing that live Red data, we're then able to transcode that directly into an editable file. So it's something that's very unique because it's never been done before, and we're the only people showing that here at NAB. This is the Red Connect module. So as you can see here, we're running 10 gig fiber that's coming out down over into our storage system down here. And then by triggering a record, it starts writing the Red R3D file system. And then once it's captured and the record stops, it then goes into a transcode mode to put us into giving us rather a proxy and an editable file.
Okay, well, that was awesome. There were so many cool pieces of gear that they're using. And if you want to see what the other brands are showcasing here at NAB, then follow them. Don't follow. Don't follow. Watch this beautiful menu of other videos that we have, like the DJI Inspire 3. You can really tell it's the last day. It's cut. Done.